Hello everyone, Jurassic Man here, and today we are finally going to do the review of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Super Colossal edition. And here it is, out of his box, because honestly this was actually pretty difficult to get it out of the box in general. I don't know if you can hear me, but I had to do a review like this because this guy is huge. You know, everyone knows how huge it is. This thing is huge, I gotta say for myself. For comparison, at least everyone has to have some of these already. So the box itself is pretty big. Yep, that's everyone in there. All the human figures I have. I need to get more. But yeah, the Dino Rival box is pretty impressive, I gotta say for myself. I like this version better than the original one because it stands out more. The big red you see in this franchise. And the back of the box is very similar to the old one. You know, there's no difference between this Super Colossal with other editions other than the fact that the tail does not come off. But I did manage to get it off because it broke. So there's that. But yeah. Here it is, boys and girls, the Super Colossal Tyrannosaurus Rex in her glorious gigantism. This is honestly a pretty awesome toy. There are some downsides to it, but I'm gonna get to that later. For now, I just want to show you how humongous this figure is. It has pretty okay articulations, I gotta say so myself. Between all the other figures that has basic articulations, mainly due to the fact that this is a huge figure. So you gotta bear with that. You got two right here, two right here, two right here, two right here, and one right there. That's like what, 7? I don't know. I'm not good at counting right now. I'm just really impressed about this huge figure, honestly. I also like how very soft this figure is compared to other dinosaurs in this line. The plastic is very strong and sturdy. I gotta say that for myself. And I just really like it. It's really huge. That's all I have to say. It's a very big figure. Let's do comparison. I know it's a little early for comparison, but here's the second biggest Rex in this line. The Tyrannosaurus row. Let's see if we can get it to stand. His arm underneath right there. And that thing is already huge enough. Let's get the even smaller T-Rex of this line. The extreme chomping one. And as you can see, they are really huge, right? Honestly, this thing is just massive. Let's get these guys out of the way. I know we're doing comparisons pretty early, but I just really want to show these off so much. And let's compare it to Kenner's original biggest T-Rex compared to Hasbro's biggest T-Rex. Oh my goodness, this thing is massive. This was the biggest toy for any kid back in the 90s. The best dinosaur toy we had, and now we have the new best dinosaur toy we had. A bit debatable. This is made of rubber though, and this is mostly plastic. Has soft plastic and rubber, but I just love this more. This one is Kenner's second design of the first T-Rex. I know that sounds a bit weird, but there is the young T-Rex, and this guy was supposed to be released back in '94, but instead got pushed to '97. To the second release and third release of their T-Rexes, the Thrasher and of course the young Rex. But this thing is just massive. Another comparison, let's compare to Mattel's other massive figure, the Mosasaur. And it just dwarfs by itself from the Mosasaur. Just look at that huge thing. However, I do gotta point out one flaw thing about this figure. The Mosasaur is at least detailed. This one, not so much. The details on this figure are very, how do you say, they're very flat. They're very enlarged. And that's because that is what the case is here. The Mosasaur, or the T-Rex, is just basically an enlarged version of the standard T-Rex we've been having for a while. As some people may have catched on by now, Mattel uses the exact same sculpt for every dinosaur. All of them, even the little minifigures, look exactly the same as the big counterparts. With some of them having some differences, obviously, but it's the exact same sculpt. I'm not saying it's bad. In fact, it's pretty good because this is digital. It has a basic good side for each side of the dinosaur's face. I'm just saying that the details will get lost whenever enlarged or not. So there's that. One thing I do gotta remark is that for being a big figure, there is enough details to give it some color and some flash, but not enough for the body. For example, the tail. The tail is completely colorless, as you can see here. The head is nicely colored, but it's just not the right coloration I would like to choose it, especially the jaw, which is so more visible on this line than compared to the smaller T-Rex, which is a regular size jaw. But overall, I gotta say it is really good. Articulations are nice. The jaw, as you can see in the Toy Fair, it opened very wide. Fit anything down inside there. And let's do the ultimate test. Can he swallow the bull T-Rex's head? Let's see. Partly, but you can chop him in half. Another thing, let's see if he can hold a figure in his mouth. The regular Kenner one, or T-Rex one. Yes, he can, but it topples him over because that's too heavy for him to hold. And I just like how huge the mouth is. You can adjust it pretty well in this body. I like to keep it this way as it looks like a natural T-Rex look from the dinosaur line. So as advertised, this thing can eat small minifigures, but I do not have any at the moment because I keep them in the shelves. And right now, it's currently in shelf. But I'll get one of these little basic figures. This Dimorphodon. Don't know if it'll fit all the way in. But let's try. Once you get a minifigures in there, you can hold, I think, 20 of them. And once that's held in, you come down here. And you open this little pouch underneath. And voila. The Dimorphodon is out. And that's basically the gimmick of this figure. It eats the figures. It goes down into his belly, and you can bring it out of his cloaca. Another thing is that this tail is detachable. However, not this version, as you can see right here. Right there. That was not there for other people's review of this figure. Meaning that there is a difference between this one and later version of this T-Rex. Meaning the other ones can pop out, these ones don't. The only way you can take the tail out if you break it, and that's what I did here. I broke the figure just to get it out. A little upset about that, but you know what? I don't care. This is an amazing figure in itself. Scale wise, it is way overscaled. I remember, I forgot who it was, but they say that this figure is more in scale to 8-inch figures or 7-inch figures, which means if they do create a super articulated T-Rex, it would be smaller than this super colossal one. since this one is more scaled with 8-inch figures, which in my knowledge don't exist at the moment. I think the closest we got are the NECA figures, which are 7 inches, and the DC Multiverse, as they are also 7 inches. But other than that, this guy is not as scaled with any known figure that we have currently known, except for 8-inch figures. Since the new line is going to contain 6-inch figures, and they do make T-Rexes for that line, I'd say it would probably be this tall, meaning it may be smaller, but it's still a huge figure to have in your collection. And that's what I love about this Rex. That's what I love about Mattel. This is just a wonderful example of how great Mattel is with this new line, and I cannot wait for the Brachiosaurus to come out. And I really cannot wait to get those 6-inch figures like the Blue or the Ian. Oh man, the possibilities are just anywhere for Mattel right now. And we got 3 years, this year, next year, and the year after that, and then we got another line coming in for the 3rd and final movie. I don't know how long Mattel is gonna keep on making dinosaur toys, and I do wish that when the 3rd movie comes out, they add more scopes and more lines than just rehashing the original scopes, because it will get boring over time. Maybe in the future we'll finally get a Triceratops to be in scaled with giants like these, just like the box. I'm begging, literally begging right now, that we get a super colossal Triceratops. This is such a poorly made video, but I don't care. I just love this figure. So, hope you guys like this review. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next year.